Okay, to begin, you have to turn the power off, so be sure you go to your disconnect and turn this off, and then come down. These are the two slots you're going to replace, slot 1 and slot 2. So start by pulling this connector loose. You pull this out just a little bit, and then you push down on this button, and the connector comes down. It's hooked on the bottom with this little clip back in here. So just put that to the side, then disconnect these two RJ45 connectors, the top one and the bottom one. Then we're going to remove slot 2 first. So you push on this triangle and at the same time grab right here and rock this back and forth and slide it out and just put it to the side. Now we're going to remove slot 1, and you push on this orange down, this button, push down on this button, grab the slice, and rock it back and forth and pull it out. It has two switches on it, so your new one, be sure to set these switches to 0 and 1. Okay? The next piece we're going to take out is the base assembly. So you push this DIN rail orange connector lock up, and then you grab the base and you pull it out like that. Okay, the base locks into place with these two guides onto the adjacent slot. See if you can get a picture of that. There's a keyway here at the top, and there's a key at the bottom also. So on the slice, on the base, you have to lock these two keyways onto the adjacent slot keyways. So we're going to replace them now. So you line up those two keys and slide it back all the way, push it all the way back, and then lock the DIN rail lock back in place. You take slot number 1 and put it back in. Actually, slot 2. We'll start with slot 2. On the bottom it has a keyway that goes onto this little guide right here. So line that up with the bottom and push it straight back and plug it in. And now we'll take slot 1, and it has some guides at the bottom also and at the top. So you line those up and push it straight in and lock it in place. The last thing you do is you take your connector, which has the little tab at the bottom that hooks onto a little ferrule right here. Okay, so hook that on there and just push it straight up and lock it in. Last thing you do is hook up your two RJ45s, the bottom one and the top one. And again, remember your switch settings, and then power the system back on. And that completes the installation of slot 1 and slot 2.